Sacred Sculpture and Painting Room. The museum's sacred painting and sculpture were largely commissioned by the Diocese of Miranda do Douro. These works come from churches in the northeast of Trás-os-Montes and from convents and monasteries that were extinguished during liberalism in Portugal in the 19th century. The works remained in the episcopal palace and were acquired by the state in 1912 through José de Figueiredo and José de Brito. The Virgin and Child is a statue from the 15th century that came from the church of São Vicente in Bragança. It is an original piece, but the upholstered wood, which represents clothing, and the painting are a work of the Baroque period, which was an artistic movement of the 18th century. There is also a Saint Franciscan from the first half of the 16th century and another Virgin and Child from the 17th century. This work comes from a local workshop, which can be seen by its popularly inspired appearance. We also highlight the small sculpture King David Reliquary from the 18th century. This piece was produced locally and is characterized by its golden painting. The sculpture has a harp and a crown, common symbols associated with this biblical figure. The most important work is the painting called Martyrdom of Saint Ignatius of Antioch. It is a triptych or a three-piece painting that is attributed to Pedro de França, who belonged to one of the only active workshops in the region in the mid-16th century. This piece is from 1560, and the central panel represents the suffering and death of the saint, attacked by lions. On the left panel, we see São Pedro in the cave, and on the right, São Domingos de Gusmão. Another important painting is Orfeu, a commission from the Diocese of Miranda do Douro from the first quarter of the 17th century, created by Roland Jacob Savary, a Flemish painter from Belgium. Orders placed in Flanders, Belgium, were facilitated by the growth of maritime trade at the time. Doctor of the Church is a painting possibly part of a larger set that is now missing. It is a piece from the 18th century and probably of Spanish origin.